Okay, the time has arrived. It's the first of 2 top 10 reveals by the NCAA Volleyball Selection Committee. This is how they rank them, 1 through 10 right now, as we're still a ways away from the NCAA Tournament Selection Show on November 27th, but this is a great way, like a kind of a mile marker to see where we are.
Yes, your first chance to bicker about are they right, are they wrong, who's the bubble team, who's going to be in, who's going to be out, who's going to host is always the big question. Last year, think about Washington, and should they have hosted, shouldn't they have hosted? That was one of those big questions.
All right, we have the list right here. There is bickerable material on here in Kevin's estimation.
Sure, we can argue.
All right, let's
I'm always
go.
up for a good argument.
No argument at number 1. No surprise. The undefeated number 1 ranked team in the country, the Texas Longhorns, are also ranked number 1 when it comes to the NCAA Volleyball Committee. 4-0 against ranked teams so far. Now, you'll see Texas at Texas Tech next here on ESPN in Lubbock. Number 2, the Louisville Cardinals. We're watching them here today, and they were very impressive in set number 2 against Georgia Tech after dropping set number 1. Now let the bickering begin, because number 3, I think this is a big surprise. San Diego is number 3.
That's a lot of respect for the WCC, isn't it? San Diego at number 3 and 13-1. They've had some quality wins. I have them in my top 10. I don't have them at number 3.
Their only loss was here in this building to Louisville. They are 3-1 against ranked teams. Number 4, Nebraska, 11-1. Their loss was to Stanford. Number 5, an ACC team, Pittsburgh. They've won 6 in a row, so maybe making a run into that top 5. And then that's where there's, interesting part of the conversation here, where we are now 5, 6, 7 in the ranking.
Well, how much are you getting rewarded for what you're doing scheduling-wise? 8 top 25 teams for Ohio State. They lose to Louisville. They lose to Georgia Tech. They're in at number 6. Okay, fine. I think it's okay, but it's arguable to move them up or down.
Oregon is ranked 16th in the national poll. They're ranked 7th in the NCAA's selection criteria.
So you tell me at home which one is right. Argue amongst yourselves. Is the AVCA poll correct, or is the NCAA committee correct in putting Oregon at number 7? I'm going to trend with the committee on this one.
I know how they feel in Eugene. At number 8, also from the Pac-12, Stanford 7-4, but 8 of their 11 matches have been against ranked teams. Number 9, Purdue, 12-1 team, highlighted by their sweep of Minnesota in those 12 wins. And then at number 10, Minnesota. They are 6-5. They lost to Northwestern Thursday at home after sweeping Wisconsin. Wisconsin, a notable omission. Georgia Tech came in ranked 11th in the AVCA poll. They are not in the top 10. Still some time for teams to move up. The next reveal will be October 30th.